So friends, it's Andrew again, and I'm sitting here with one of the moms in the Vineyard movement, Colleen, and she shared something this morning which just really touched my heart about Aloe Birth House, which is something really close to her heart. I've looked at the websites and what have you, but hearing her a little bit of her story and how she explained it to me really touched my heart, and I kind of wanted to just make it available to you and ask her just to share for a moment, a few moments with us. So Carl, do you want to share with some of the guys what you shared with us this morning?
Yeah, I'm a midwife, so birth is close to my heart, and I think we don't always realize the significance of birth, but how we are born affects us for the rest of our lives. And I think the other aspect of that is women are at their very most vulnerable when they are giving birth. And so it's a space that I believe we need to protect. We need to create safety for a woman to birth, because birth for a woman is a rite of passage. And when you create safety surrounding birth, there's so many things that happen. It helps that mom be empowered as a woman. It also helps her bond with the child as well as the dad, because you're creating an environment in which she feels safe, and then her instinct is able to be fully realized. So birth is so important, and I think in our country, women often come from birth feeling very disempowered. And I was thinking about just the whole concept of motherhood, which is a really hard job. It's very hard to raise humans. And many moms would relate to this, that a lot of the time you don't feel like you're doing a good enough job. But it's amazing when you can empower a woman to birth and connect well with her baby. That is actually the greatest gift that you can give her, to know that she's doing something that she was born to do. And so I think so often in our country we don't even realize how we disempower women, either by just not really affirming them in it, by maybe having a very medicalized birth and not allowing them to be instinctual in the birth. And it's, for me, the greatest pleasure to be able to be in that environment with a mom and a dad and help them become parents, and just see the absolute joy, to experience that miracle together, and then to actually just believe in them and to help them believe in themselves, that they're going to be the best parents for their child. I think another thing that is really important is that when we hold the space, that very sacred space for a mom, and we allow her and the dad to bond with that child, she will look after that child forever. So one's emotional connection with your parents is so important. And for me, having worked with adults who've really battled with attachment wounds for many years, for me it's just such a privilege to now be almost in a role where I can prevent some of the wounds that potentially would be there if just by holding the space, just by respecting them, just by creating an environment of safety, we can prevent so much emotional and psychological trauma. So it's very close to my heart, and I find it a great privilege to be in that environment.
And Colleen, can I ask you, just you mentioned how birth and the birthing experience and a healthy birthing experience can help a child through the rest of its life, and how a healthy birth affects a child for the rest of its life. And that was something that kind of touched me as you were sharing. I don't know if you have a comment on that.
Yes, I think when we know the significance of bonding, or another word we often use is attachment, in terms of our psychological well-being, we need to have attached to significant people, and primarily our family, our parents, in order to have a well-developed sense of self. So when we create an environment where the mother can do what actually naturally comes to her, instinctually comes to her, to be able to connect with that child will grow up with a sense of, I'm valuable and you're going to take care of me. And we know that's one of our greatest struggles as adults. We don't realize we're valuable, and we don't always think that we'll be taken care of, and then we do various things to try and take care of ourselves. So these are, can I say, pre-verbal heart messages that children get when we create safety in birth, that actually stand them in great stead for the rest of their lives, especially relationship with themselves, with other people. So it's so significant that we create safety for women who are birthing. It's really like mothering the mother, or mothering the mom and the dad. It's like helping parents be born, who will then take care of their children.
No, that's good, Cole. So thanks so much, Cole. And friends, I just want to say, this is something that has just touched my heart today. I hope it touched yours. And if you'd like to contribute towards this cause, Colleen here in PE and her husband Dave, who are national directors in the Vineyard, but they have Aloe. They are trying to start, or have started, Aloe Tree Birthing House. I'll post the link on here if you'd like to contribute towards that. They are needing a substantial amount of money. It's on the site, but whatever amount you can contribute would help towards this and this cause. And what an incredible opportunity to develop a model of something that could be replicated around the country to empower women and have a healthy generation being born into our society. So if you'd like to contribute towards this as well, please, I'll post the link on there. All the details will be in the link. You can go to the website. So the Lord bless you. Have a good day. And if you need more, just chat to Colleen. You're on Facebook, I think, or you can email her.
And I think I'm going to interrupt you. I'm going to say, when I started saying 8 million rands, it's such a lot of money, but I realize it's just 8,000 people giving 1,000 rand each. It's not a lot.
It's not a lot.
So I'm trusting the Lord to provide the money. I feel like it's out there,
It is.
So,
it is.
Yeah, it's very exciting.
So be blessed. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you again soon.